Good morning everyone, I'm Hatma. Welcome to our new time. It's been second week now for Saturday night 8 a.m. Eastern time for the live, and from now on I'm just gonna focus more on approaching more like beginner for this time, and then so that if you're interested to do more and learn more, you can always join my Zoom class on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. ET. But however, even though we're gonna aim toward beginner, will be option to offer if you prefer to do a little bit more for those who practice all the time and you learn something that you want to add on into the flow, please feel free to do that. So let's get started here. I'm gonna come to sit with the legs out in front of you. And have your feet just about a little bit wider than hip width. You can bring the hands behind the hip, turn the finger away, and try to sit nice and tall here. We're just gonna start to warm up our hips area. Find this hip to really open up. Lift your chest up. I'm gonna open the feet out, so inversion of your feet. Try to get your pinky toe to touch the mat. And then rotate the feet in toward one another, eversion. So we'll tap the big toe to touch if you can. So you just go out and in, out and in. If your hip really tight here, you may find this is really challenging. I have my student who's super tight hip in the studio that she's like, no, this is not happening. But if you have an open hip, you're gonna feel like this is nothing. Why am I doing this? Just stay with it for a few more seconds here. And then just roll out and in. A few more times. And then start to bend the knee. Put your feet on the mat. Now we're gonna kind of get deeper into the hip joints a little bit here. Flex your feet as you drop both knees to the right side. Keep your chest lift up, back to center. Drop both knees to the left, and you just keep going. A few more rounds here. We're just gonna start nice and slow, warming up every part of the body. Learn more of the foundation of the practice. And like I mentioned it before, seasonal practitioner, feel free to add in your own variation. I know some of you love to handstand every 5 seconds. That's totally fine. You add it in your flow. Just go for a few more times here. We'll go for 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and then 1, and then come back to center, and then just come sit, find a nice and comfortable seat. I'm gonna face you so you can see me here. You can sit on the block too if you feel like your knee really pop up. You want to sit on the block so your knee come down a little bit lower than the hip. That's totally fine. Or a hard pillow at home. Just roll the shoulders back about 3 times. Back 3 and 2 and 1. Lift the shoulders up high, roll forward 3 times here. 3 and 2 and 1. Now send the arm out. The hand gonna be between the knees and the hip, but don't let your hands touch the mat. Try to really lift the shoulders up, like your shoulder can touch the ear. We're gonna warm up the shoulders area here. And then you're just gonna drop it down. So inhale to lift, exhale to drop, and then can you go faster? You might not feel much yet, but we're gonna go about 3 to 4 rounds of 10. You're gonna start to feel the heat building up here in the shoulders area. Just keep going. And if you have to pause, to rest, to stop, you can do that. Slow it down on your own, but if you can, just try to keep up with me and with my pace here. Just lift and drop, lift and drop. Go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now turn the head to the left side. Open up at the neck a little bit. Left hand can reach up. Just grab the ear, no pulling. Grab the right ear and just allow the right shoulder to drop down. Inhale here. Exhale out. Release your left hand down. Turn the head to the right and then reach your right arm up. Maybe you grab your left ear. And then just breathe here. No pulling. Just open up. Inhale. And then exhale. Now reach both arms up. Breathing in. Send your right hand behind your back. Left hand above the right knee. Lift up, lengthen, get long first, and then twist open to the right side. And stay for rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, reach up, center one breath. Exhale, right hand grab the left knee, left hand behind your back, get long here, lengthen the spine. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, reach back up to center. This time bring your right fingertip down just alongside the hip. You're gonna crawl out with your right hand. Feel the deep stretch start to happen along the left side of your body. Make sure your left sit bone stay down. Don't let your left hip bone lift up. If you feel really open, your right elbow may come closer to the mat. That's totally fine. Look up underneath your left armpit. One more round of breath here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Come right back up to center. Lower your left fingertip down. Send your right arm up. And you do the same thing like you just did. Crawl out with your left hand. If you feel really open, your left elbow may touch the mat. But keep your right sit bone grounded down. Look up underneath the right armpit. Feel the deep stretch along the right side of your body. One full round of breath, breathing in. And breathing out. And then come back to center. We're gonna cross at the shin and then come find all four tabletop position. Come on your hands and knees. Press the toes down and then start to turn your hands out so that fingertips face away from one another. Some of you may be able to rotate the 10 fingers toward the knees. Do that. Rock the shoulder to come above your wrist and then inhale, drop the belly down, start to arch your back, send your tailbone back and then look up. As you exhale, round your spine, draw the belly in and up. Look at your own belly button. Inhale to drop the belly down, arch your back and then look up. Exhale, you round at your spine. 3 more just like that. Inhale, belly down, chest lift into cow pose. Exhale, round at your spine. Find your cat back. 2 more. Inhale, belly down, chest lift. Exhale, round at your spine. Last one. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift your chest up. Exhale, you round at your spine. Come back to a neutral spine. Now turn the fingertip forward. And come sit on your heel just for a moment here. I want you to try to stretch out the toes area. So look back, see your toe. You can even use your hand to spread the toes out away from one another. And then you can put blocks underneath your hand to help you to move the knees forward. So the far forward you move the knee, you're going to feel deeper stretch on the toes. And then just come back here, try to find your ear, shoulders and hip line up here to step. You sit in this, like to stretch out the toe in this position. And from here, send the arm up, reach up, turn the palm forward, draw the belly in. And start to just open and close the hand. Try to keep your arms straight as you do that. Now you start to build up the heat inside the body at the same time. If you in the cold area here, you have AC on inside the house, this will feel really, really nice. If you practice outside, maybe extra heat for you, that's also good as well. Maybe go a little bit faster here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then last one. And then come out of it. You should feel really nice stretch on the toes. Now you can press the top of the feet down. Give your hand a nice shake here. Shake it out just for a moment. And then interlace your hand together. Wrist roll, one direction. You're going to be on your hands a lot throughout the session. Wrist care is really important. And then roll in the other direction. I have a wrist warm up on YouTube and on IG, TV too. You wanna, get deep into it, do it long enough, that's good too. And then roller coaster the arms. So we're gonna go one side first. And then the other direction. And if you like, am I going to the different direction or not? Just kind of go with it. And then flip the palms up. As you draw the belly in, lift up, lengthen the tailbone down here, sit into the heel, pulse back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back to all four. Start to move your hand forward. You're going to keep your hips above the knees and raise your hand to grab the edge of your mat. To get into puppy dog stretch, this variation. Keep sending your heart forward and down. Think about really flat your back out here, heart forward and down, forward and down. And maybe for those who feel really open, your chest may touch the mat, that's good. Even your chest is not touching the mat, that's also good. We practice the way that it works and resonates well with our body in each given day. There's no need to force or to push too much. Be mindful of how you move, especially if you're new to the practice. One more round of breath here, breathing in. And then slowly walk your hands back, come back to all four. Take a deep inhale to sweep the right arm up, reach up. And then thread the right arm underneath your left armpit. Lower your right cheek down. And you can reach your left fingertip to the left corner of the mat. You want to add on, extend your left leg back. And then wiggle your left foot forward. Maybe the foot land on top of the right hand. Try to ground your left foot down. Left arm can also reach back. Grab a hold of the right inner thighs and pause here. Roll the left shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale out. And slowly come out of it. Wiggle your left leg back. Push up with your left hand. Send your right arm up just for a breath in. And then right hand come down, switch side, left arm reach up, inhale. Thread your left arm underneath the right armpit, lower your left cheek down. Right hand can go to the right corner of the mat. Right leg can extend it out, you can wiggle the right foot forward. Maybe just stay here if you feel really tight. Maybe you can land the foot on top of your left hand. You can free the right arm to move on, to grab the inside of your left inner thighs and roll the right shoulders open. Stay for another round of breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly come back out of it. Wiggle your right knee back, push off with your right hand. Inhale, left arm reach up, and then left hand come down. Now tuck the toes. Your body should feel ready by now. We're going to start to move and flow. Lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Keep wrapping your outer arm bone in. Maybe lift the heels high first. If you feel really tight here, you can keep your knees bent the entire time too. Don't lock your joints. Keep your tailbone up toward the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, maybe reach the heel toward the mat. Try to lift all of your 10 toes up as you do that. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, reach the heels toward the mat. Next time, inhale, heel high. Feel each vertebrae of your spine move as you roll out into high plank position, high plank hold. And if you're really new to the practice, after about 10 seconds here, 15 seconds here, you may need to place the knee down so that you don't have the arch on your lower back. Do that. So as we in high plank, modify if you need. And then start to press the inner thighs up toward the ceiling. Tilt the pelvic bone forward. Draw the belly in and up toward your spine. And then drag the mat away with your hands. Imagine you pull your left hand away from the right, your right hand away from the left, and draw the heels of the hand toward the toes. Find that connection that you really feel strong and powerful in this simple plank pose. And sometimes less is more. You don't have to do so many different variations in this plank, but if you're interested in it, I have the whole variation too. You can go to it, IGTV or YouTube and know how to have fun with the plank pose. About 3 more breaths here. Remember, you can lower the knees down to modify. One more round of breath here, breathing in. And then lower your knees, lower your chest, lower your chin down. Surya Namaskar, slide the heart forward as you press the toes down. Move your hands back to come underneath the elbow. Lift the head and your shoulders up. Squeeze the elbow in toward one another. Low cobra. Maybe your palm float up as well. Keep looking at the tip of the nose. One full breath in. And then hand down, forehead down. Fingertip outside the mat, elbow up toward the ceiling. Press the toes down, especially your pinky toes. Peel up, lift up on your inhale. And then soft hand on your exhale. And use that softness to maybe come up a little bit higher on your next inhale. And then exhale, forehead come down. Push back, find child pose. Allow the knees to go as wide as the width of the mat. Send your hand forward, sit deep into your heel. Start to walk both hands to the right side of the mat. And perhaps you can land your left palms on top of your right. Stay for another round of breath here, breathing in. Exhale out. Slowly walk your hands back to center. And go all the way to the left. Make sure maintain the right sit bone to really sit toward the heel. Right palm can land on top of your left hand. Stay here for another round of breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale to come back to center. And then lift up, come to all four and find downward facing dog as you exhale. So go back to downward facing dog, take 3 full rounds of breath here in your down dog. Focus on how you breathe, breathing in, exhale out. Inhale, exhale for 2. Inhale, exhale for 3. Now lift the heels high, rock forward to plank once again. And you may drop the knees down, you may keep the knees up if you prefer, but this time I'm going to take a push up. Rock the shoulder forward. I'm going to do it with the knees down to show you how to modify. Keep your toe tucked, shoulder move forward. Bend the elbow, hug into the side body. Your elbow should be above the wrist, not behind. Your shoulders not deep below the elbow. And then go all the way down to the belly. Hand underneath the elbow, lift up, low cobra. maybe palm floors again. Inhale, exhale, forehead down. Fingertip outside the mat, peel up, lift up, Gecko Cobra. One full breath in, exhale, forehead down. You can push back, child pose to down dog. An option for those who want a little bit more, tuck the toe. No arch on the back, push straight up to plank. And then downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time together, lift the heels high, inhale. Exhale, rock forward to plank. Breathe in your plank as you rock your shoulders forward. Exhale, chaturanga, pause and hold for a moment. Go all the way down, nice and slow to your belly. Lift up, maybe a little bit higher. You can also go to upward facing dog. With your arms straight, roll the shoulders up and back. Or Gecko Cobra if you prefer. That gentle version. And then roll over the toes, hips go up and back. Downward facing dog. If you want to do double push up, do that too. Add anything to the practice for those who want a little bit more. And then lift the heels high, start to tiptoe to the top of the mat. Make sure your palms still place down, so you may have to bend the knee. To get there, you can do that too. You may use blocks if you have access to block. Use the block to support underneath your hand. As you bring the weight more forward to the toes area, don't lean back. Make sure your hips stay above the ankle. That's why we try to use prop to help, or you stay on the fingertip to help to keep bringing the weight forward. Keep your back nice and flat and you get deeper into your fold. Imagine you fold the paper in half. If you're really tight here, I suggest you to walk your hand forward. And then you can bring your hip more forward, and then you fold from that point. Inner thigh press back behind you. Inhale, come to a halfway lift, flat your back. Exhale, you fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. Exhale, you fold a little bit deeper. One more, inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. Exhale, you fold. Bring your big toe to touch. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reach high. Bend the left elbow, left hand gonna grab the right shoulders, and then right hand gonna grab your left elbow as you lean all the way to the right side. And pause. Inhale here. Exhale, you go a little bit deeper. Inhale, come right back to center. Now bend the right elbow, right hand grab your left shoulder blade. Left hand grab the right elbow, lengthen, get long first. Lean to the left. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, you go a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center, reach both arms up, separate your feet about inner hip width apart, and then bring your arms alongside the body and interlace your hand behind your back. Squeeze the palm tight, draw the shoulder blade down, pull the chest through. Lift your chest up, inhale here. Exhale, start to fold, this time with your fists over your head. Send the weight more forward to the toes. One more round of breath here, breathing in, press the inner thighs back even more. Exhale, release the hand down. Bring your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. You may use blocks to help if you need. Step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee down, untuck your left toe. Bring your hand above the thighs and then push. And then start to round your back. Round your back. So your right knee should be above the right ankle. Your left knee underneath your hip. and send your arms up. Keep your tailbone lengthened down, ear, shoulders and hip line up. Here we have a long straight spine. It's not a back bend. And then right hand grab your left wrist. You lean all the way to the right side. Find a deep stretch along the left side of the body again. Inhale here. Draw the right heel toward the left knee. You feel you start to integrate the muscle on your legs. Full exhale up. Keep drawing the right heel toward the left knee. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, come back to center. Now you can push the right knee forward. We're going to try to get deeper stretch on the front left thigh. Send your arms up. You may interlace your hand behind your back. Lift your chest and your sternum up. And now you try to lean back. Go up and go back. Maybe your hand can grab the left ankle. Some of you think about going up before you go back. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale out. And then slowly release the hand down. Grab your blocks if you need. Shift your hip back to be above the knee and start to straight the right leg forward. Use your right hand to grab your right hip crease, pull it down. Flex your right foot, lift your chest up. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, you fall down a little bit deeper. Blocks are great here, use them when you need, or hand on your fingertip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Chest lift. Exhale, you go a little bit deeper to your own ability here. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. And then rebend the right knee, tuck your left toe. Left knee can stay down to modify. Left toe can tuck. Left fingertip stay. Right arm reach up. Easy, simple twist. If you want a little bit more, maybe you lift your left knee up. Some of you can send the right arm over the ear. Left arm can also float under. Strong legs, strong spine. Holding it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, spin your chest open. 1 more and then lower the hands down. Step your right foot back, high plank. Lower down chaturanga. Pause and hold, knee, chest, chin if you need to make it gentle. Slide your heart forward. Up dog or cobra, feel the pose. And then downward facing dog as you exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg up, nice and slow. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Right knee gonna try to aim toward the ceiling. Lift your left heel up higher and drop the right shoulders down to keep the shoulders square. Make wide circle forward with your right knee 3 times. And 2. And 1. 3 times the opposite direction. 3. And 2. And 1. Now open up your hip even more. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the right knee to tap the right tricep. Get the knee high. Inhale, go back. Hip open right away. Exhale, cross the right knee underneath the body. Tap the left elbow. Inhale, go back, leg high, 3-legged dog, square off your hip. Exhale, knee to nose, and keep your palm as flat as you can. Land the right foot neck to your right thumb. Use your hand to move the foot forward if the foot doesn't get there. Grab your blocks if you need. You can straight both legs. Maybe you on your fingertip. Don't move your feet at the same spot. Lift your left heel up higher. I'm going to start to move with the breath. Inhale, rebend the right knee, sink the hip down, lift your chest up. Exhale, straight both legs, maybe flex your right foot. Inhale, bend the knee, hip low chest lift. Exhale, straight both legs, flex your right foot. Inhale. Exhale. And then rebend your right knee. Move your right hip back. You can widen the stand if you need here. Make sure your right knee stay above the ankle. Come to your fingertip or hand can be on block for a moment. Now hand can come above the thigh, push down. And then draw the right heel toward the left toe. Round your back to lengthen the tailbone down and start to straight the back leg a little bit more. Now sweep your arms up, high crescent lunge. Reach to your fingertip. Bring your hip lower, bend the right knee more, push your left heel back. If this feels too much, you lower the knee down. This is great way to modify tool for those who are new to the practice. Knowing you can modify anything. And then start to send the right arm back as your left arm reach forward. You find a little twist here. Your left knee can be down or up. Now right hand gonna grab the left inner thighs to move on. Left arm reach up and back. Make sure your right knee is still bent. Don't straight the right leg. The tendency you're gonna want to do that. Keep hugging in left to right. Strong stand. And then inhale, both arms rise back up. Exhale, hand come down. And then step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Right away interlace your hand behind your back, send your fists over your head. And then come to chair pose, keep your hand just like that. You can bring your feet to touch too. Big toe can touch, hands still interlace behind your back. Squeeze the palm tight. You may soften at the elbow. Adding on for those who want a little bit more. You may lift the heels up high. Optional. Balancing on your toes here. Send your fists back. Squeeze the palm tight. If this is too much for you, you can always just modify. Heels can be down, arms can be up, hand can be in prayer. Adjust the movement that it works with your body. Make sure no pain happen at any parts of the body. Just uncomfortable feeling, that's good. One full breath in. Release the heels down. Release the hand down. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back. And then step your right foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toe. Hands above the thighs. Round your back foot. Lengthen the tailbone down. Draw your left heel toward the right knee. Send your arms up. Left hand grab your right wrist. Lean to the left side. Inhale here. Exhale up. Inhale, come back to center. You can push your left knee a little bit forward. Arms go out, hand together. If you did more, lift your chest and your sternum up. Go up. Go back. Think about going up before you go back. One more round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale out. And slowly come out of it. Bring your hands on blocks or fingertip on the mat. Straight your left leg out. Left hand grab your left hip crease to pull back. Send your heart forward on your inhale. Make sure your left foot stay nice and flat. Exhale, you go a little bit deeper. Inhale here. Exhale out. Two more rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Give it one more here. Inhale. Exhale out. And then start to rebend at your left knee. Right knee can be on the mat or you can lift it up. Right hand stay, left arm reach. Easy twist. If you did more, you lift the right knee up, left arm reach over the ear. Right arm can float under chest, spin open for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Both hands come down, palm flat, step back, high plank position. Push up is always optional. Take it or leave it out. And then inhale to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale. From down dog, lift your left leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hip open. Lift your right heel up higher. Make 3 circles forward with your left knee. 3 and 2 and 1. 3 circles the opposite direction. 3 and 2 and 1. Open up your hip even more. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, left knee, tap the left tricep, knee high. Inhale, go back, hip open. Exhale, left knee cross underneath the body, tap the right elbow. Inhale, send the legs back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Land the left foot neck to your left thumb. Straight your left leg, you can come to your fingertip. Hand can be on blocks. We're going to start to move here. Inhale, bend the left knee, sink the hip down, chest lift up. Exhale, reach straight, both legs, flex your left foot. Inhale, knee bend, hip low, chest lift. Exhale, straight your left leg, flex your left foot. Inhale, bend the knees, hip low, chest lift. Exhale, straight both legs, flex your left foot. And then rebend your left knee. You can put hands on block. Come up so a little bit higher first. Really make sure you feel a nice firm stand on your left foot. Left big toe mouth grounded down. Left pygmy toe mouth grounded down. Hand comes above the thighs. Push. Round your back. Draw the belly in. Lengthen the tailbone down. And then reach both arms up. Ear, shoulder, and hip should line up. Send your left arm back. Send the right arm forward. Maybe right hand grab the inside of your left hand grab the inside of the right inner thigh. Right arm reach up and back. You can always lower that right knee down. Inhale, both arms rise back up. Exhale, hand come down, step to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold. And then separate your feet, inner hip width apart, pinch side finger, grab the big toes. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, you fold a little bit deeper. Elbow open out, hands go forward and down. One more round of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And if you have block, this will be great. Set up your block higher setting in front of you. I'm going to show you how to do with block. If you don't need to use block, you don't have to. We're going to come to chair pose. 5 chair pose. Feet can be a little bit separate here. Or we're going to move on from this chair to get into the hip. Right foot stay. Cross the left ankles above the right knee. Sit into figure 4 chair, which you may need your hand to be on the block to help. If you don't need block, you may go deeper. Hand can be in prayer position. You have a flying pigeon. Some of you may take it here. Let's always add on that I'm not teaching. Like I mentioned it, this morning is about all the foundation. To just ease in, find the ground, more like beginner approach for everyone who new to the practice. You add on your own variation if you have it. Another round of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. We still here. Bring your right hand to grab your right hip and see if you can come up to stand on your right foot. You may grab your left finger to the left big toe and then try to bring the knees up as you stand tall. Two options. Some of you may just stay here. If you're new to the practice, grab the knee. If you can grab the big toe, you straight the left leg out. And be here. Breathe and be. Now make sure don't turn the body. If your knee still bend, external rotation of your left hip, turn the left knee out. But your hip bone still face forward. Right shoulder still stay, turn your head to the right side. For those who get the big toe, you do the same thing. You turn the legs out to the side, right arm can reach out, gaze follow the right hand. Go here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now come back to center, 2 options again. Knee bend, grab above the left knee with your right hand, gentle twist open. Maybe you switch the hand to grab the foot, left foot from the outside, left arm reach back. Stand nice and tall for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Come back to center, 2 options again, knee bend, arm right, leg straight, no hand, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly, hand can be on blocks for warrior 3. Send your left heel back. For those who want a little bit more, hand together behind your back. Interlace the hand, push your left heel back, and be here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly step your left foot all the way back to the back of the mat. Bring your hand down to reset the feet. You're gonna adjust from the ground up here to have your feet into warrior 2 stand, and then cartwheel up. You find warrior 2. Bend the right knee more. Fingertip reaching away from one another. Bend the right knee another inch, turn the right palms up. Bring your left hand to grab your right wrist. Reverse your warrior. 1 full round of breath, breathing in and breathing out. Right forearm to the thigh, left arm up to the ceiling. You may go deeper variation, hand on the outside, hand on the inside, by your hand if you prefer. Left arm reach up and over the ear. Turn the right sit bone underneath as you spin your right rib up toward the ceiling. 1 more round of breath here, breathing in and then breathing out. Bring both hands down to frame your right foot. Send your right leg back to 3-legged dog. Option to keep the leg high for chaturanga. Or step the right foot down, plank to push up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend the knee, stack your hip open. And then right knee tap the right tricep. Land the right foot outside the right hand. Drop your left knee down, untap your left toe. Right hand gonna grab above the right knee, open it up. Chest spin open toward the ceiling. 1 full breath in. Exhale out. Now start to maybe left forearm can come down. You may bend the left knee. Try to be on the soft part above the left knee, not on the kneecap. You can take a small towel, cushion if you have to help for a support. Pull your left heel closer to your sit bone, chest spin open toward the ceiling. 1 inhale here. Exhale slowly, release. Come back to center. Hand gonna be inside the right foot. Lift your left knee up, step into a squat position. Hand together, lift your chest up. And you can play here. You prefer to take squat to crow, crow to headstand, crow to handstand. This is time that you can add on your own variation. You can sit on the block for those who are new to this squat. One more round of breath here, wherever you are. If you play, take your time, catch up when you're ready. And then hand come down, straight the legs. Bring your feet to touch, not touch, just about inner hip width apart. We're gonna grab the blocks again. And come to chair pose from here. And then left foot stay down, right ankle cross. Hand can be on block. This is helpful if you're new to this. Maybe hand in prayer. You prefer to pray, flying pigeon, grasshopper, anything that you did on the previous side, you add on your own variation. Another round of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Make sure your left toe mouse, your left pinky toe mouse down. Come up to stand. Same thing, maybe you stand tall. Hold on to the knee. Maybe you grab the right big toe with your pinky finger, you straight the legs out. Pull the right shoulders back, left arm can reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee bend or straight leg, turn it out to the side. Left arm can reach to the left, gaze follow your left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee bend or straight leg, switch the grip, or twist open this time. Stand nice and tall for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Knee bend or straight leg, arm right to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then warrior 3, hands on blocks or hands in the legs behind your back. For 5, straight both legs, push the right heel out, chest still lifted. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one, hand come down, step all the way back, set up your feet, heel to heel or heel to arch, come up, warrior 2. Tuck your left sit bone underneath, fingertip reaching away from one another. Eyes can be closed here. Turn the left palms up, reverse, right hand grab your left wrist, lean all the way to the right side. Stay for rounds of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Left forearm to thigh, right arm up or up and over the ear. Left sit bone pull underneath. Straight line, right heel to the right fingertip. You did more. Go wherever your body feel going. Make the pose work for you. Deeper variation as you wish. One more round of breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Release both hands down, send your left leg back, three-legged dog. Option to keep the legs high for the push-up or skip the push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lift up, bend the knee, stack the hip open. Exhale, left foot step outside your left hand. Drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toe. Left hand grab above the left knee, push out. Roll the chest open. Right forearm can come down. Bend the right knee, reach back, grab the foot. Stay for another round of breath. Pull the heel closer to the sit bone. One full breath in. Exhale out and then release. Hand inside your left foot, lift the right knee up. Second round, step into squat. Option to come to a high squat. If you want to work on your glute a little bit here, send your fingertip forward. Or you can do the same thing. Maybe pulse your hip up and down. Tiny little pulse. Try not to get the hip to go lower than the knees level. And be here. Switch the fingertip, switch the hand. If you do different variation of the arm, make sure to make it even out. One more big breath here, breathing in. And then release the hand down, straight the legs. Bring your feet together this time, big toe touch, hips slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reach high. And then come find chair pose. As you exhale, sink into chair. Get deeper into your chair. Deeper, we're gonna come sit all the way down. To sit, hand behind you like we begin. Lift your chest up. Right foot down, cross the left ankle above the right knee. Great place to be. Moving on, send the right arm forward, send the left arm forward. Maybe leg float up, right leg, both pose. 5 breaths, inhale, you can lower. Exhale, lift up, knee come in close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more, inhale, exhale, last one, inhale, exhale, and then right foot down, hand come back. We're just gonna switch side. Right ankle cross, great place to be. You can just be here, lift your chest up. Adding on, arm forward, left leg float. Adding on, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Release, hand come back. Now turn the hand to face your hip. Walk your feet in a little bit, lift up, reverse table. You may choose to straight the legs out. Make sure your feet flat if you straight the legs out for reverse plank. Lift your chest up, lift your hips up, holding it. 1 full breath in, and then exhale. Come on, back down. And then come lay down on your back. You want nice and open, block can be placed. If you have wheel, use that symbol to just find a nice hard opening here. Bridge pose or full wheel if you prefer. You can hug the elbow to the side body, lift up for bridge pose. Hip high. If you prefer to go deeper to full wheel, send your arms up. Hand frame the ears, feet down, pitching the toes in a little bit. Inhale to push, and then exhale, you lift everything up. You may walk your hand a little bit closer to your feet and try to straight the arms out. Pull the chest through the arm. Give it 1 more round of breath here, breathing in. And then come on down on your exhale, wherever you are. Upper, middle, lower back. Knock the knees in once again. Rock side to side. Cross the right knee on top of the left. Butterfly the legs out. Get the shoulder to stay on the mat. If this doesn't work out, right ankle can cross and just pull your left knee closer to your chest. You can straight the left leg out too. Inhale here. Exhale out. Eagle legs. If you can double wrap the right foot under, you drop both knees to the left side. This is really how you get deep into supine twist. Or you can pull both knees together, drop the knee to the left, head turn to the right. And then come back to center, butterfly the legs out the other way, left knee on top of the right, hand grab the shin bone or the ankle, feet flat, knee come closer to the chest, or left ankle above the right knee, you may straight the right leg out. Double wrap the left foot under, eagle the legs if you can, and then drop both knees to the right, head turn to the left as your arms open up. You can also cactus the arm, you can place block underneath the knee if the knee is not touching the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees in, grab the outside of your feet for a happy baby. Rock side to side, massage your back. Bring your knees into the chest, give yourself big giant squeeze. And then extend the arms over your head, extend the legs out, full body stretch. Deep inhale to the nose and open your mouth to exhale out. And you have two options. You can find Shavasana, you can take a minute of shoulder stand, head stand, if those in your practice, or just have your legs up the wall for 1 minute and you take a short Shavasana. Choose something that works for you. And headstand, try to pile your legs down halfway, find an L shape, and create tilt of your butt, send your tailbone back to control the way the leg descend down, transfer the weight to both sides. And then you can hover your feet about 1 inch above the mat for headstand. And then finally, find child pose for a few rounds of breath. And eventually, everyone should be in Shavasana in the next few rounds of breath.